Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to explain array lists. So, you know arrays, right? We can have an array of, say, integers, or let's do strings. Let's do string array, let's call it that, and then we'll do, we'll put some strings in here. So we'll have Bob, Billy, and we can have Joe and Mark. Okay, so now we have an array of strings here with Bob, Billy, Joe, and Mark. And we can do cool things with this. So we can grab the length like this, string array dot length. We can grab the object at a certain index. So let's print out like 2. This should print Joe, and so on. You can do a whole bunch of things with an array, right? So this should print 4, and then it should print Joe. There we go. So we have 4 and Joe. And that's pretty awesome. But there's another thing that, in my opinion, is a little bit more awesome. We can have array lists. So let me make an array list here. They're different from arrays, even in the instantiation. So we can have a string array list equals new array list, and this will make an array list of strings. And so this is where it gets interesting. This is no different than your normal array. With your normal array, you can't do things like add another object to the point where it exceeds the length of, or the size of the array. So, but with array lists, if I do string array list.add, and then we do let's do Leon. So Leon here will get added into this array list. Array lists, unlike arrays, do not have an already set size. So you can just like add them like this. And this will just put it in there. And then we can do another one. To add Bob. And so this will have Leon, and then it'll have Bob. And that's really, really cool. We can also we can get something, get the object at a specific index. And this is a lot different than getting it from an array, because we do string. Here, let's print it out so that we can see it. String array list, and then we'll do dot get, and this will return the object at the index that we put in here. So let's do 1. So this should return Bob because it goes 0 and then 1. So let's see. Right here, we got it. So as you can see, it returned Bob. And we can add a whole bunch of names here. So we can add dot add, and then let's do Poppy. And then let's add Billy. And we can, something that we can, and you know what? Let's just print it out right now. So we can system.out.print ln string array list. Should print out the array list. There we go. You get Leon, Bob, Poppy, and Billy. Something else that we can do with array lists is we can remove something from the list. So we can do string array list.remove. And what this will do is essentially this will go through this entire thing. It will take out what the object at the index that we put here, which is 1. So it should take out Bob. And it'll essentially make a new array list, or a new array, with everything but Bob. So it'll shift the index of Poppy over by 1 and Billy over by 1, and if we had more, it would shift them over by 1, and so on. Leon here, Leon will stay the same, because he was already at index 0, and we're only removing index 1, so he doesn't need to move. And if we do that, and now we print out the array list, it should have Leon, Poppy, and Billy. There we go. And this is really cool, and there are a lot of applications for this. And even, let me show you this, even if we do remove in the print here, it'll still do it. So this should remove Poppy out of the new array list with Leon, Poppy, and Billy. And what this will do is this will actually it will remove Poppy, but what this does is if you use remove, it actually returns the object that was removed. So if I run it here, it returns Poppy because Poppy was removed. And if I print it out, Poppy will be gone from the array list. There you go. And there are, again, a bunch of different things. And let me show you another thing that is different. So you know how we get the length of an array. We do the array dot length. But with a array list, what we do is we do dot size. And it's actually a method. So you'll put the opening and close parentheses here. So we can do system out.println string array list dot size. There we go. That's how you get the size of the array list. And we can run it here. And there you go, 4, because we have 4 objects here. And so yeah, it's very different, but it's a lot more useful in a lot of different ways. However, if you don't need to use an array list, that's fine. Maybe you don't use an array list. Use a regular array. Because even though array lists are really cool, they take up, they use a slight bit more of memory. It may take up a little bit more space. But that's really it. So, yeah, that's a little intro into array lists. Thank you for watching.